The Ancient Beholder has been destroyed, and the Rift device returned to its guardians, and they were finally able to leave their miserable existence. But now it seems that Jaheira and I are in a lot of trouble from the Harpers. A group of them outright attacked us, which means that we can continue to look forward to more of that in the future. I've asked Jaheira what we can do about it, and she says there is no one else in Am that she can go to. We would have to leave the country, and I cannot do that because of Imoen, and don't forget John Irenicus. So she has promised to stay with me until that is done at least. She also stated that perhaps someone she knew well will come to search for us. Word gets from Harper Cell to Harper Cell very quickly, she said. Many will come. Some might be out for our blood, and others will want to have a dialogue. They are simply reinforcing the self-gain at my expense that Galvari was attempting to do, so, in essence, they are unknowingly continuing on with his evil intent. Now Jaheira and I must be destroyed, it would seem. Well, it's a problem, all right, but not the end of all things. It will be dealt with, in time, I hope. In the meantime, there is work for us to do in Athkatla. I believe we should head for the Bridge District soon. So, it seems that Yoshimo has gained in skill. He's really focused on finding those traps. Things that we've had issues with.
It will be done.
He's had issues with in the recent past. So we're to speak to another priest here. I take it it's this one that's not fully armored and standing like a guard.
Duty is the greatest honor, and duty to Helm is above all.
Helm looks to you with favor for what you have done. I have a task that needs completion, if you seek his further gratitude. I will listen. What is it that you need? I knew you would not disappoint. You have already proven reliable. Here is the duty I require. Bear with me, for the telling is a little complicated. It is my responsibility to furnish this temple with the artifacts that speak of Helm's glory. Objects that please the eye, draw the mind into the glory of Helm. This place reflects the pride you take in your position. Athkatla is lucky to have an exceptional artist visiting, second only perhaps to that poor prism of Nashkel. What a loss his death was to us. I speak of Sir Sarles, who is making a brief stop before leaving for Kalimshan. We wish to use this great opportunity to commission a work from him. But nothing is ever easy. Aside from his enormous commission fee, he claims he will work in nothing short of pure illithium, a metal more valued than gold. That is problematic. What can I do? This is where you come in. I would ask that you convince Sarles to honor Helm. Other churches court him as well, though they have no more illithium than we. You will have to secure enough illithium to keep him happy, and convince him to accept an affordable commission. Discuss this with Sarles. He may be reasonable. Do as you must. Be stern in your negotiations. None should exceed Helm in this. Try to avoid hurting anyone, but answer threats in kind. Sarles is worth it. What if another temple has secured him first? I am certain he will choose Helm, no matter what deal he has already struck. None are more worthy. Pay what you must to encourage him, and you will be compensated. Delay will allow other temples to outstep us. Go to Sarles at the Jai-Steve estate in the southeast section of the government district. Conduct yourself with discipline. You are the eyes of Helm in this enterprise. Okay. Very interesting.
The strength of the group is directly related to the armor.
Well, it's getting late.
Certainly.
There's no place to rest here, unless we want to go sleep in the sewers, which is not something I particularly like doing. Okay, so if he's in the government district, there's nothing there, there's no place there to sleep. But the city gates, it's closer. What's this? Ajantis, do you remember the last time we marched through these gates together? I do, but it seems a lifetime ago. For you it was. You may not have been a knight then. But my, that was a glorious campaign. And an important victory for the Order. I think that region still enjoys the peace our assistance brought. Indeed, a most satisfying conclusion. Do you remember that farmstead we passed then? The one where the farmer and his wife came out and gave us all those vegetables and the fresh bread? How could I forget? We've been eating nothing but stale rations for 2 weeks. I didn't think bread and soup could ever taste that good. Ah, it is good to be traveling with an old friend again. But come, time flies for the young as well as for the old. We should give these reminiscences a rest and catch up with the others.
Good to see a like-minded
Shadow Thieves and
At them, lads! We'll not let these worthless skags take away our night. Stand you well back from the battle, fool. You are not involved in this.
poor dad.
So we keep hearing. There's a lot of vampires. One is down.
No one crosses the Shadow Thieves.
Wow. These Shadow Thieves are the really tough. 4 vampires down. 5.
The Shadow Thieves and lives.
One less cadre of nightcrawlers to pester our membership. Hell, if this is the best they can do, we Shadow Thieves will not have a competing guild for long. Back to the guild to bandage and prepare for another day. We'll hunt again when moon is bright. Oh, so they are fighting back.
Without doubt.
But these vampires aren't defeated. You've got to... Oh, wait. Yes, they are. They're supposed to turn to a mist and go back to their,
Have a look at my wares.
Get away, you! I
trust
won't
you'll
pay.
find them all in satisfactory
You'll
condition.
pay, you will, or you'll get a face full of fists. That's pretty clear, isn't it? Bully all you want, but I don't have time for it. Leave. Leave me be. I ain't letting you go nowhere. You pay up, or I start smashing. You'll do nothing of the sort. Leave that merchant be. Huh? Who are you? Get lost. This don't matter to you none. I say that it does. Leave that merchant alone, or I shall be forced to harm you. What? You don't need to go threatening me. I wasn't going to hurt him. I was just threatening. The guards won't care. They'll still lock you up. These people here might even kill you for it. What? No, I didn't mean... I'm leaving. I don't want no trouble. Get lost, you gully work. Well, we already sold to that... I forget his name. Roger? In the sewers? I knew that fool was all bluster and no muster. But thanks for all the help, just the same. Here, maybe I can offer you something cheaper than my normal fees. I don't do this for just anyone, mind you. Do you have magical arrows? You do. Well, you know what? We do have quite a bit of... Yeah, but we sold everything. Wait, this mace. Ardula's Fall. Ardulia the Agile was a man whose speed and skill at knife play made him exceptionally lethal in battle, and he repeatedly proved it by leading raids on settlements along the Sword Coast. He would often challenge the village leader for possession of the town, and with his speed, the duels were always quickly decided in his favor. Ardulia met his match one spring morn, however, when he battled the priest, Itgen, who wielded this mace. Ardulia seemed to stagger under each blow, slowing his pace to recoup and regain his breath. Without his speed, Ardulia was lost and fell to the measured attacks of Itgen. That's nice and all, but no one uses maces in the group. It's not even worth that much to sell, fortunately. Okay, well, we do have some things to sell. Got enough Ring of the Princes. Flail. Okay, so we do have some things to go through. I thought we did go through everything. Oh, these are things that are left from the fight with the Harpers. Okay, so it's a bracer to the death. I've seen that before. I don't really think that those are worth keeping around. Arrow of Slaying. Just one. This arrow is twisted and black, almost radiating evil, as if possessed by something larger than itself. It was made specifically to kill one type of creature, and one type only. In this case, the unlucky being is the Ogre Mage. Okay. Slays upon touch. I guess we'll save it for an Ogre Mage. Lots of gems to sell, actually. gems and jewelry. Okay. We've got quite a bit of gold again. So, as for those magical arrows, God's knows I can use them. So that's 2 stacks of a medium enchantment for 1616. A little pricey, but we do need it. Doesn't have anything in particular. What about for Airy? No spells? Okay. Here's my stacks of arrows. And I don't know where to put this ogre slaying arrow. Keep it near the front so I don't mistake it for anything. An ogre slaying arrow, huh? Okay, we need to spend the night.
Quickly and precisely.
Get out of this storm. We're gonna have to go get Minsc in the morning and say goodbye to Keldorn.
Without hesitation.
How's my new friend there? Smile and stay a day or two. You got a coin? You'll always be welcome. Not the fanciest lodging, but I'll lay a blanket in the stables for you if you need. It's more comfortable than it sounds. That'll be fine if I stay. Let me see what else you've got first. Yeah, maybe some mead. Of course, the paladins won't touch the stuff. The sewers beneath the city can be entered in many ways, but it is a haven for thieves and strange creatures that will kill you without a second thought. Reynold Bloodscalp runs the Shadow Thieves in the city, and he is the leader of numerous guildmasters that ply the dark trade throughout Athkatla. Yeah, we heard about that, but he says he doesn't run the whole of the Shadow Thieves. I've snuggled into my bedroll, and Ajantis has finished maintaining his weapons. He looks questioningly at me, but says nothing. I silently beckon him to join me under the covers. Ajantis lies down beside me without words. His hands caress my body. I answer his caress, driven by my own desire. My caress causes Ajantis to groan with excitement. Orin, I love you. It only really counts when you say it after. Okay, I have to say goodbye to Keldorn. I'm sure he'll just go back to the
This will not take long.
order. Yeah, we still have work in the city to do, so I would like Minsc back. He's very, very helpful. So we'll go just this way to the slums.
If it must be done.
We are supposed to go see Gaelan Bayle. I remember that. Where was his home? Let's just go get Minsc first.
It will be done.
Oh, I wonder if this Jolov has anything that we could use.
You'll find no better prices in armor.
Let's see what you have.
Guarantee it.
Well, this is a really nice sling. A little expensive, though. I don't know. That's really expensive. 24,500. That's about the only thing he has. We've sold to him all the rest of the stuff here. It is worth coming back to get this very powerful enchantment. And give it to Airy, because that's her primary weapon. Oh, I remember this cleric, his name is Adaman, but we're going to have to bring Minsc back, so...
Aye, as you wish.
Certainly.
Hello again,
Where
Minsc.
goes the stench of evil, so goes the cleansing wind of Minsc and Boo.
Really? Okay. Stand your course, armored louts, and state your business in this place. Wait, I know of you. Oh, happy day. Yes, Minsc, we're back again. We'd love you to have you in our party, Minsc. Minsc and Boo and you, there could be no greater team in all the realms. We'll see you again, Keldorn.
I trust you wish to continue our journey.
No, it'd be best if we went our separate ways for now. If you wish me to leave your service, so be it. I shall return to the Order and see if they require any service. That is where I shall be if you have need of me. We'll meet you there if we have any need of your services. Goodbye for now, Keldorn.
Yes?
Minsc. Minsc is a little hurt. Okay, where did your healing potions go? We could use more of these, actually. Let's give this to Jantis.
Direct me as you will.
Okay. One more time at that place.
It will be done.
Quite early in the days. 8. 8 if you could... Going by the sundial. 8 in the morning. Let's go back to the Temple District. Try it one more time. If not, we're just going to have to do what we did before. I hope Ajantis understands.
My honor is my life.
Orin, I trust that you will take your duty to the Order seriously and destroy this dragon, which Furcrag turned out to be. I will aid you with all my power in this, and I hope that we shall face the creature soon. Jantis, you have my word that we shall destroy this Furcrag. Right now is simply not the proper time. Rest assured that we shall do it as soon as possible, though. I'm content with your answer, Orin. You should know that this means a lot to me. Yes, and it means a lot to me to get rid of that dragon. But unfortunately, we can't go to the temple right now. We have to go see Gaelan Bayle. Where was his house? It's right here. And then we'll go to the temple. Temple to Torm.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
There you are
Certainly.
again. Cool! You already be above 15,000 and need to go no further. My masters changed their hearts, and they will accept 15,000 loan. It is a competitive rate, I think. Brust mentioned a new deal. Is that the change he spoke of? Aye, 15,000 gold. They wish to spend speed proceedings along for your benefit and theirs. They want to keep the relationship with you as friendly as possible. So there is the final tally. Are you happy with the price? We are certainly the least offensive ally you could choose in this matter. Well, okay. I'll pay the 15,000 right now.
Very good. Just so you be knowing, you be going to the Shadow Master Aaron Linvale.
Step carefully, milady. The Shadow Master does not suffer fools gladly. Here, a key to the Shadow Master. Find the secret door on the first level of the Shadow Thieves Guild in the docks. An orange brick building west of the area entrance. Orin, do we really have to collaborate with the Shadow Thieves? Well, it seems to be the only way to rescue Imoen right now. But you may be rest assured that I won't hesitate to let the light of righteousness shine, should it be necessary. Remember, it's northwest in the Docks District. As unlikely as it seems, the Shadow Thieves will prove to be the least of all evils you will encounter. Ah yes, Aaron Linvale, the real power behind the Shadow Thieves in the city, and therefore one of the most powerful men in Faerun. We should step carefully, Orin. Shadow Thieves? Perhaps we shall finally get the answers as to their interest in us.
Allies are expensive in the city of Coin, but you are certain you have made a wise investment. Through Gaelan Bayle, you have purchased the aid of Aaron Linvale, Shadow Master of Athkatla. As ominous as that may sound, you have little other choice. Already you have felt the influence of those working against your search for Irenicus.
Yes.
The girl they brought in, she's a cute one, isn't she?
I do believe I'll have to practice some enchantment spells on that one.
Hold. What was that sound?
You two, the new prisoner. He's escaped.
What? When? Where is he?
He's in the lower... Gods, no. He comes. He's here.
I cannot be caged.
I cannot be controlled. Understand this as you die, ever pathetic, ever fools. Hello, little one. You and I have a great deal to do.
What are you planning?
Not to worry. Nothing worse than what I shall do to your friend.
Okay, so we are officially under the cloak of the Shadow. What strange twists of fate happen in this age? I wouldn't have thought you'd mind, Yoshimo. I do not mind our first task, that is for certain. However, I doubt that the Shadow Master would employ one such as us to merely watch the ships come in. Why, what do you think is going to happen then? That is what worries me. I do not know. In the light of the current guild war, we could be even sent to wipe the others out. I'm not so sure you understand the situation, my friend. We are talking about an ages-old guild with such an extensive power network, I wouldn't be surprised if it reached into the Council of Six itself. That alone is nothing to trifle with. But then we have this new, unknown guild that has so far proved the Shadow Thieves equal. And by being drawn into sides like this, I have no doubt we'll somehow get caught in the middle. Then it's just as well that we don't lack the ability to fight our way out. Relax, Yoshimo. We'll be just fine. Heh, you're right, Orin. I sometimes forget the company I keep. I'm sure that whatever tides will come, none will be strong enough to stand against the savior of the Sword Coast and the great Yoshimo, eh? I'm surprised you ever thought otherwise. Now, let's get going. Yes, let us meet Shadow with Shadow. If nothing else, I'm sure that at least the ride will be exciting.
Without doubt. Quickly and precisely.
Throughout my time in Athkatla, and my ventures in and around the city, I have seen hints of some great struggle between the Shadow Thieves and some other source. A guild filled with vampires and perhaps even greater evils. The enemies of the Shadow Thieves are now my enemy, of that I am sure. Gaelan has sent me with a key to meet the Shadow Master of the Shadow Thieves, he who controls the entirety of this powerful organization, Aaron Linvale. This is by far preferable to receiving help from vampires, although I somehow doubt that the gold I gave Gaelan is the last of the final price I will have to pay for help from the Shadow Thieves. Yeah, it really can't be anything else but vampires. We're seeing them fight. The other guild offered me from a vampire, to go to the graveyard at night and to go under, I think? Or is it just to meet the graveyard at night? There's no way I'm doing that. Okay, so to the Temple District. It's still early in the morning. Let's try this one more time.
Can we go kill something now? Huh?
Oh, I didn't miss Lillicor. Really didn't miss Lillicor. Who's this?
I trust you are here in good faith.
Come, my children. Fear the power of Talos. Join us in reverent worship to avoid the disasters that are sure to strike us down in the days to come. I thought Talos was an evil god. How is it that he is openly worshipped here? Evil? Is a hurricane evil as it thunders across the coast with its wind? The power of destruction lies in all men's hands. We must respect its potency. Don't bother about this servant of evil, Orin, as his world view is distorted by his wish for revenge and destruction. Nature is not so vindictive, fool. It cares not who prostrates before it. It cares only that the balance is maintained. Talos is only as vindictive as nature itself. He heralds destruction. Kneel to him so that you will not be murdered by his judgment. I may enter the church at any time, yes? The Church of Talos is open to all believers, as well as those who seek protection from the wrath of the Destroyer. Enter with your eyes downcast, supplicant. That doesn't sound right to me.
Hello there.
Hello? What are you looking at? Nothing to see here. Okay. Little defensive.
What is it? This will not take long.
Okay, she's not sleeping this time. Hello.
You have my greetings.
Chaos prevail. Do you require the services of Talos? Well, this may be a little strange, but we do, actually. We're supposed to steal your necklace for the Shadow Thieves, Weather Mistress. Well, as you can see, we do not intend to betray you and steal from Talos. So, do you have a better suggestion? Outrageous! How dare you! You're lucky I do not let them cut you open right here and now. But Talos smiles upon the thought of tricking the Shadow Thieves. Yes, chaos and destruction. They shall get their necklace. Are you saying you're going to give it to me? I will not give you the original necklace, but we faked a replica not so long ago. It is as good as the original, and will fool your Shadow Thieves without problems. Be happy and humble you came to me, instead of stealing from Talos. It is unlikely you would have ever gotten your hands on the original one. Leave them, for Talos will only abide your presence for so long. Whew. I'd hoped that this would work. Just had to catch her when she wasn't resting. And she tends to start resting early in the day, like maybe she's just up really early. Hopefully it's the last we'll have to see of Talos. High Hall of the Radiant Heart. Well, we will return once we go do what they asked us to do over in the Bridge District. But right now, let's return to, not Red on Bloodscalp, but, oh, Mae'Var. Yes, Mae'Var. We'll return to Mae'Var, that disgusting, despicable, psychopathic man.
What is it?
Ah. Well, you're back at least. I'll cancel the order to kill you then. You have a few skills we might find useful after all. Now, let's have a look at that amulet. It's a mystery how they walk with a dinner plate around their necks. I'll file it with the other garbage sent to Kalimshan. They like jewelry big, I hear. Now, let's put you to some real work. I haven't the time to piddle around with you, so my right-hand man will keep you busy until you can work for me personally. His name is Edwin, bloody good spellcaster, but he likes his luxuries. Usually happens to adventurers that hate the road. He's on the 3rd floor above us. Get going. Edwin. Spellcaster. We've met him a few times. It seems that I have gained in skill. I cannot improve my skill anymore with the longbow. Nor with... I don't know how to do any more in longsword or two-weapon style. So, what would be left? I don't know. Perhaps I should try a bastard sword, since we've come across so many nice ones. And I can learn a thing or two from Sir Jantis, my beloved.